Ghana, land of cocoa, gold and high-life music. But in 2018, a different kind of gold rush gripped the nation. This one promised astronomical returns, not from digging in the earth, but from investing in a company called Menzgold. At its helm was Nana Appiah Mensah, known to all as NAM1. He was young, charismatic, and seemingly touched by fortune. He was the embodiment of the Ghanaian dream, rising from humble beginnings to become a business tycoon. But NAM1's Midas touch proved illusory. His empire, built on promises of quick riches, crumbled just as quickly. Thousands of investors, lured by the promise of easy money, were left in financial ruin. The Menzgold saga became a cautionary tale exposing the dark underbelly of greed, regulatory failure, and the human cost of get-rich-quick schemes. NAM1's story is a classic rags-to-riches tale, or so it seemed. Born in Ghana, he attended the prestigious Adisadel College before moving on to the University of Ghana. But academic pursuits didn't seem to hold his interest for long. He dropped out of university, opting instead to chase entrepreneurial dreams. NAM1's early ventures included real estate, transportation, and trading. He founded Menzgold in 2013, initially focusing on gold trading. However, the company's business model soon morphed into something far more sinister. NAM1, it turned out, had a talent for spotting opportunity, even if it meant exploiting loopholes and preying on the aspirations of his countrymen. Menzgold's business model was simple, seductive, and ultimately unsustainable. The company offered investors extraordinarily high returns on gold deposits, far exceeding prevailing market rates. This, of course, should have set alarm bells ringing. But the allure of quick riches, coupled with NAM1's carefully crafted image as a financial whiz-kid, proved irresistible to many. Ghanaians from all walks of life poured their savings into Menzgold, hoping to strike gold without lifting a pickaxe. What they didn't realize was that they were buying into a classic Ponzi scheme. The early investors were indeed paid handsome returns, but these payouts were funded not from profitable gold trading, but from the deposits of new investors. It was a financial house of cards, destined to collapse. The warning signs were there all along. The Bank of Ghana issued repeated warnings about Menzgold's unlicensed operations. Financial analysts raised red flags about the company's impossibly high returns. Yet Menzgold continued to operate, its tentacles reaching further and further into Ghanaian society. The question is why? How did a company operating a blatant Ponzi scheme manage to thrive for so long? The answer, it seems, lies in a toxic mix of regulatory negligence, political connections, and a healthy dose of public apathy. Regulators were slow to act, perhaps blinded by NAM1's growing influence and the veneer of legitimacy he had cultivated. Politicians, some of whom had themselves invested in Menzgold or benefited from NAM1's largesse, were reluctant to intervene. This created an environment where Menzgold could flourish, until the inevitable crash came. Section 5 Bling, Beats and Bankruptcy, the Zylofon media fiasco. NAM1's ambitions weren't limited to the world of finance. He also harbored dreams of conquering the entertainment industry. In 2016, he founded Zylofon Media, a record label and talent management company. Zylofon quickly made waves, signing some of Ghana's biggest music stars, including Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, and Becca. The contracts were extravagant, often involving luxury cars and eye-watering sums of money. Zylofon's spending sprees became a source of endless gossip and speculation. Where was all this money coming from? The answer, it seemed, lay in the coffers of Menzgold. The House of Cards finally collapsed in 2018. Faced with mounting pressure from regulators and panicked investors demanding their money, Menzgold's operations unraveled. The company shut down, leaving thousands of investors high and dry. NAM1, once hailed as a visionary entrepreneur, became a fugitive from justice. An arrest warrant was issued, and an Interpol red notice was activated. He was eventually apprehended in Dubai, extradited back to Ghana, and slapped with a litany of charges including fraud, money laundering, and operating an unlicensed financial institution. But justice for the victims of Menzgold has been agonizingly slow. NAM1 has made numerous court appearances, but the case drags on. The collapse of Menzgold left a trail of devastation in its wake. Thousands of Ghanaians, many of whom had invested their life savings in the company, were left financially ruined. Stories abound of families torn apart, dreams shattered, and lives turned upside down. Some investors, unable to cope with the financial and emotional fallout, took their own lives. The human cost of NAM1's greed and the regulatory failures that allowed Menzgold to flourish is immeasurable. The Menzgold saga is a stain on Ghana's reputation. It exposed the dark underbelly of the country's financial system, highlighting the weaknesses in its regulatory framework and the urgent need for reform. The scandal should serve as a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the importance of financial literacy, due diligence, and the dangers of chasing unrealistic returns. It's a lesson that Ghana, and indeed any country aspiring for economic growth and stability, cannot afford to ignore. The Menzgold saga is a cautionary tale, a reminder that even in the land of gold, all that glitters is not gold. It's a story about the allure of easy money, the dangers of unchecked greed, and the human cost of financial recklessness. It's a story that sadly is all too familiar in our world of risky investments and the relentless pursuit of wealth. The victims of Menzgold are still waiting for justice, still hoping to recover their hard-earned money. But perhaps the most important question is, will their plight lead to lasting change? Will Ghana learn from its mistakes, strengthen its financial system, and protect its citizens from falling prey to the next NAM1? Only time will tell.